Most CEOs don't fail because they make bad decisions. They fail because they delay the right ones. And this is something that I see quite a lot actually with my clients. When they look at their decision-making process, and so often there isn't a proper decision-making process, but what tends to happen is that they're uncomfortable with the decision that they're trying to make. That can be because they don't think they've got the right information to make their decision. It could just be because they don't perhaps understand the cost of the decision that they're making or the cost of delay. So I do encourage people to think about the structure of their decision-making before they sit down to go through an important decision-making process. You're also training, there's a risk of training your team that delaying decisions is okay and an acceptable way of behaviour. Teams learn from the behaviour of the owner or the CEO. So we have to be careful that we're displaying the right behaviours for them. As a CEO, you do need to have a decision rule process, and I think it's something that very few people give much thought or time to. How are you making a decision? What information do you need? What degree of certainty do you need to have on that? Can you reasonably postpone it? Is it a decision that could be postponed 3 months or 6 months, whatever it might be? Do you need more information? And if you have more information, could you make it now? Or actually, do you have enough information now? You're just postponing it because you're trying to avoid that nasty moment when you have to nail your colours to the mast. I do see this quite frequently, and I encourage people to make a decision and get on with things. There aren't many decisions in a business life that are greatly improved by postponing for weeks or months. Most things, you have enough information, you just need to get on with it. But we struggle with that because it means that we have to be very final, very decisive at that precise moment. And all of us find that difficult to do. Something to consider when you're making a decision. Is this decision now permanent? Is this something that you could reverse if needs be? I think that's worth giving some serious thought to and considering how you might change your decision process or your decision timing based upon that. Quite a lot of decisions that we make in business are reversible if it all goes badly wrong. So think about that, consider that. A decision isn't necessarily final for all time, but if it is, then you need to go into it with your eyes wide open.